In this video, we're going to do some quick worked examples of estimating answers. We're asked to calculate an estimate for the following. When we're calculating an estimate, we round each number to one significant figure and then carry out the calculation. So let's start here. We've got 11 multiplied by 4.7. We need to round 11 to one significant figure, then round 4.7 to one significant figure and multiply them. If we're rounding 11 to one significant figure, this is going to be 10. Our choices are 10 or 20. Because the 1 follows the 1, we round down to 10. So to one significant figure, it's going to be 10. We now need to round 4.7 to one significant figure. Our choice is now a 4 or 5. So this now is the units that are going to possibly be changing. So the 7 is greater than 5, so we're going to round up. So to one significant figure, 4.7 is 5. All I need to do to find an estimate is multiply 10 by 5, and that's going to give me 50. It doesn't matter that it's a bit above or a bit below, it's just an estimate. So for example, if I was going to buy lengths of string and I needed 11 lengths of string and they were 4.7 centimeters each, I'm going to need roughly 50 centimeters in total. It's simply an estimate. Let's go ahead and do this one. 98 to one significant figure. My choices now are 90 or 100. We're rounding now to the nearest 10. We're going to round up, that will be 100, and I need to divide this now by 18.7 to one significant figure. The first significant figure is in the tens column, so we're going to round to the nearest 10. So I'm going to round that up now to 20. 100 divided by 20 is going to give me 5. 118 plus 892. Rounding 118 to the first significant figure, so to one significant figure, that's now in the hundreds column. So I've got the choice of 100 or 200. Clearly it's going to be 100. And I'm going to add to that 892, and that's going to be rounded to one significant figure. So 800 or 900, we're going to round up to 900, and that gives me an estimate of 1,000. Okay, let's look at this one. We're going to round 2.4 to one significant figure. So my choices are 2 or 3. We're going to round down to 2 as we have a 4 after the decimal place. I'm now going to round 3.7 to one significant figure. My choices are 3 or 4. As for 3 is the first significant figure, which is a unit. So we round up, and then we're going to divide by 4.23. And we need to round this to one significant figure. The choices are 4 or 5, so we're going to round down to 4. So we can see that this is going to give us now an answer of 2. If you like, the 4's cancel, or you could do 2 times 4, which is 8, divided by 4, and that gives us 2. So this is an estimate. These are the kind of calculations that you would do in your head if you were at the tills in a supermarket, to give you some idea. Okay, let's look at this one here. We need to round 42 to one significant figure. So that's now to the nearest 10. My choices are 40 or 50. We're going to round down to 40. This one is slightly harder. The first significant figure is the 4. 0 is not a significant figure. When we read a number from left to right, the first significant figure is the first non-zero value. So here I can either have 0.4 or 0.5. I'm going to round up to 0.5. So we have 40 divided by 1/2. 40 divided by 1/2 is 80. If you like, you could say, how many times does 1/2 go into 40? The answer is 80. A common error is to write down 20. If you like, you could write this now, if you wanted to see it another way, 40 divided by 1/2. If we're dividing fractions, we turn the second fraction round and multiply it. So this would be 40 multiplied by 2 over 1, which is just 2, and that gives us 80. So an approximation now to 42 divided by 0.48 is going to be 80. So when we're calculating an estimate, round to one significant figure and then carry out the calculation.